This is the refreshed Model Y, and let me give you a short tour of this car in beautiful ultra red. In front, you can see that the headlights are now one long stretch, like the Cybertruck and the Cybercab. What's distinct is you can see there's two separate parts over here, and it comes with a large front space like all Model Ys before it. Dimensions-wise, it's very similar. The only difference is that the car is just a little bit longer. Come join me on the side. Over here, you can see that it has improved aerodynamics. You see this strip in the side of the car. And inside here, you can see a white interior. And now, the Model Y comes with turn stalks on the left side. So left and right turn. The gear shift is still on the screen, like our refreshed Model 3, but it comes with gear stalks. And you can see the interior cabin lights in blue right now. You can change the colors anytime. And over here in the back, you can see it now has an 8-inch rear display screen for the first time, just like the Model 3. This is going to be one of the top selling cars in the world because it already is in the past 2 years and they just made it better. Further down, you can see this is the charge port. What is different now is you see this red light over here. So many people are curious, what is this indicator light for? I believe it's going to be used to indicate your charging status. So you see, you click on the side, the charge ports over here. In Asia Pacific, you've got the Type 2 AC charger and the CCS2 DC fast charger. As we make our way to the back, this is an iconic redesign, very unique shape for the first time, an indirect rear light. So the lights are coming from this part, it's actually coming from the top, inside the car. So this car is going to be very, very distinct when people see it from the rear. It's got a rear camera in the center, and you've got a huge trunk. This car has best-in-class trunk space. So as you open up the trunk, you can see, look at the space over here. There's a lot of space, and it also has powered rear seats. Move them up and down by pressing these two buttons. So when you press this button and this button, you can see that the seats are powered. These are the fastest powered seats you can find. And by pressing the same two buttons, the seats come back up. So you no longer need to manually fold them up and down. Very handy for family use. And you press this button here to close a gigantic trunk space. As you come to the side, you can see that it comes with Michelin Sport tires. Further down, you can see that over here in the B pillar, you got cameras. Here, you got cameras, rear-facing cameras. And here in the driver's side, you can see that for the first time, the Model Y now has ventilated cooling in both front seats. So the seats are very similar to the new refreshed Model 3. And here, you can see that the buttons in the steering wheel are very similar to the Model 3. Only difference is the inclusion of the turn stalks. The touchscreen in front now has thinner bezels like the refreshed Model 3. And further down, for the first time in the Model Y, you can now see a front camera. So this front camera will help the autopilot and actually smart summon. So as our camera comes to the front, you can see that this refresh of the world's top selling car, in my view, is going to ensure that this becomes a top selling car in 2025 and in 2026. Tesla has done a great job refreshing this vehicle. I can't wait to see them on the streets. First deliveries in Singapore start by late April. You can start test driving this car by Q2. It comes in a variety of new colors, including a new Arctic blue. And Tesla has now just changed the default car color in Singapore from white to silver. That means you'll be seeing a lot more silver Teslas in Singapore. Curious to hear what you think about the refreshed Model Y? Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. Thank you so much to the Tesla team for allowing us to have this first look of the refreshed Model Y, now priced at $222,800 inclusive of Cat B COE here in Singapore.